Hi, this is Kenneth Kriewald. This is my speaking outline, and this is my persuasive speech on stem cell research. Imagine that your father had just been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. What would you do? How would you feel? How would you react? Now, imagine that this person was your mother, your grandparent, your child, or even yourself. What would you do? Today, I will be explaining to you what you can do, and that is support stem cell research. Currently, many Americans do not support stem cell research, which has led to a decrease in government funding. Today, I will be dispelling the misconceptions about stem cell research, explaining their various benefits and uses, and explaining to you how these work. First, I will begin by dispelling the rumors and misconceptions about stem cell research. According to a poll by GallupPoll.com, currently 30% of Americans find stem cells morally wrong. This is very significant because if people do not support stem cell research, the field can't advance as a whole, and we won't be able to reap the benefits from this. People have many ethical issues with stem cell research, many of which are not well founded because of their religious or ethical moral standpoints. They think that stem cells to get these stem cells, they have to kill a human baby or a fetus, but really this isn't true. According to the University of Michigan Center for Stem Cell Research, the embryos used for stem cell research are about the size of a period at the end of a sentence. I don't know about you, but a period at the end of a sentence, I wouldn't consider this human life. Also, these are derived from 4 to 5 day embryos, which are from leftover medical waste from in vitro fertilization. Instead of just throwing these leftover embryos from in vitro fertilization away, they can be used for stem cell research, and scientists can derive the stem cells from these embryos and test these. Also, according to the National Institute of Health, human eggs used for stem cell research are fertilized outside of the human body and donated with consent. This means that to get the stem cells from the embryos, the female and the male both have to consent for medical purposes, and they can get money as compensation, or they can just do it out of goodwill. According to the New York Times, stem cell research has advanced so far from the time it was created that now humans can use their skin cells to get the embryo, to get the materials needed for the stem cells. This means that this can't even be considered human life because just from the stem cells, not the human sperm or egg cell. Now that I've talked about how people are misinformed about stem cell research and that embryos used don't involve killing human life, I will now talk to you about the benefits of stem cell research. According to Carl Pennington of the University of Pennsylvania, transplantation of fetal, embryonic, or germ cells may be able to treat chronic diseases. This means that stem cells can be used to treat all of these terrible diseases that plague us and are currently curable or untreatable. Diseases such as Alzheimer's, heart disease, Parkinson's, and diabetes can be treated or even cured by stem cell research. Stem cells have caused such a growth in the medical field that we are able to treat and cure diseases that were previously uncurable or untreatable. Stem cells can also offer hope for previously incurable diseases such as HIV and AIDS. An instance of this is described in the Huffington Post, where an HIV-positive man in Germany who had leukemia received stem cells transplants in order to treat his leukemia, and as a result, his HIV was cured. Phenomena such as this cannot be explained currently, but stem cells can help treat these diseases and have profound effects that never before were possible. Now that I've talked about the benefits of stem cell research and how they can be used to treat all these diseases, I will now describe to you about how stem cells work and how these are possible. According to an article in the Human Embryonic Stem Cells Journal of cell science, stem cells can be propagated indefinitely in primitive, undifferentiated states. To describe this to you, I will give you this image in your head. Ask a child what they want to be when they grow up. What would they say? A fireman, a doctor, a teacher, a lawyer? Well, this is just what stem cells can do. Stem cells themselves are undifferentiated cells which are able to become any of the 200 cells in the human body. According to this graphic published by the Center for Cancer Research, stem cells can be turned into nerve cells, liver cells, blood cells, immune cells, even blood platelets, or any of the other 200 cells in the human body. Stem cells don't have a specific function, and they can become any cell in the human body. Also, this is really significant because some cells in the human body can't replace themselves, such as neurons, which lead to many of the chronic mental illnesses that plague us Americans. If stem cells can turn into certain cells such as nerve cells, these can be implanted into the human body, and these could help treat these diseases. They can replace the lost and damaged cells in the body, and with stem cells, anything is possible. You could treat diseases such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, heart disease, all through stem cells. According to the American Association for the Advancement of Science, stem cell research will lead to new knowledge in biology and human development and hold potential for therapies and cures. Just as I've described before, stem cells are such a revolutionary field that we must support them because all these diseases that plague us can be treated or even cured in the future. Imagine how bright our future will be by stem cell research. I hope that you all have a better understanding of how stem cells work and why this isn't just a myth. This is true and it's easily made. Finally, I hope that you all have positive rather than negative views on stem cell research. The majority of people are misinformed about stem cells and they don't know about their benefits or how they work. I hope that you now will support stem cell research and understand how beneficial this field is to the medical and scientific community. In conclusion, please support stem cell research. Write your congressman, donate money, show your support. A brighter future is possible, all because of stem cell research.